There's video of what happened between Austin and Carmelo Anthony, and apparently Carmelo just got indicted on first degree murder. So we would have to assume that the video is more on Austin's side than Carmelo's, as in, instead of what we heard from witnesses, which is that Austin pushed Carmelo, maybe Carmelo didn't push. Maybe Austin didn't push Carmelo, and Carmelo just went in the bag, took the knife, and stabbed him, allegedly. But we would have to see the video. I don't trust the PD for that state, Texas, so we would have to see the video. I don't trust just their word of it, but we're not going to see anytime soon because these guys are underage. Um, so Carmelo won't be facing the death penalty because of him being underage. According to TMZ, Carmelo was indicted for first degree murder, but because he's under 18 and prosecutors aren't seeking it, the death penalty is off the table. Austin's father, though, so Austin Metcalf's father, Jeff Metcalf, told TMZ he would have 100% supported the death penalty if Carmelo had been 18. He said, and I quote, if it would have happened 6 weeks later, he would have been 18. Then it's a different ballgame. So Austin Metcalf's father is 100% for the death penalty for Carmelo. So he don't even want him alive. He want him dead. And that's just the gist of it. But Carmelo is going to be facing first degree. And now we got to see in front of the jury, in front of the courts and the evidence and stuff like that, what they present. Who knows when we'll ever see that video? Who knows? It's a sad situation. From what witnesses had said, though, it was that Austin pushed Carmelo, and Carmelo went into the bag, got the knife, and did what he did. So I'm like surprised that he's being charged for first degree murder when that's what witnesses were saying. Even his brother said that. His brother said that. His brother now went on the news and said something differently, but he told the police that, yeah, my brother did put hands on Carmelo. So I'm wondering what's going on with this Austin and Metcalf and Carmelo Anthony case. Very interesting. I think it's sad. I think Carmelo, hey man, like this is something for everybody to look at. If somebody comes up to you and pushes you, you don't use a weapon. If you're going to hit back, you hit him with your hand or you push him. You don't take a knife out and stab him because you stabbed him one time and he's dead now. With Austin, Austin, you don't go over to another guy and any man knows this. You don't go over to any man and push him. You don't have, especially when you don't have the authority in that area. You don't just push somebody because you want them to go away. You don't do that. You don't put your hands on people. So this could have been avoided if Austin, one, didn't put his hands on Carmelo, and two, if Carmelo didn't take a knife out and stab Austin. This could have all been avoided, but both parties acted out in ways that they shouldn't have. So this could have all just been avoided, but Austin felt entitled and Carmelo felt scared and he acted without thinking really and just took the knife out and stabbed. He shouldn't have done that. It's really sad. I wish it didn't happen. But yeah, Austin Metcalf's dad is like, yo, if we could get the death penalty for this guy, well, we would do it, but we can't do it because he's not 18. So it's like, I mean, like, say what you want, but both teams made a dumb decision. Like, say what you want, though. So we just got to watch this case, and that's all I got to say about it, really. But we got to watch this case, man. It's unfortunate for both parties. Carmelo Anthony's life is over, so it's over. Like, he won't be getting out. He'll be facing at least, from what I'm hearing, it's 5 to 9 years. He'll be facing, I would say, probably a good 40 years if they give him a slap on the wrist. So his life is mostly going to be in prison, and Austin is not here no more. So both lives are over. It's just sad. Let's get into this though. Jim Jones' fiance Christy Lapkin. Oh, well, I don't even know why I'm saying that, but Jim Jones' fiance. By the way, we got to get into this fiance thing because Christy been his fiance for how long? Anyway, what's that girl name again? That streamer that was crying about Kai, Zoe. So she went backstage to Jim Jones, and this happened.
Uncle, What you doing? How you feeling, Aunt? You good?
Say hi to auntie.
How auntie? How? Oh, no, you're not auntie.
Not your auntie.
So Zoe goes backstage and she's like, Unc, what's up? What's good? You know what I'm saying? And he hugs her and he says, say hi to auntie. Chrissy goes, I'm not your auntie.
Okay.
Hi, baby.
Okay. I mean, you could be.
Very nice.
You can't be auntie.
She don't play.
Okay.
Nice
Sister.
And then Jim Jones goes, she don't play. Nigga, you just told her to call her auntie. I thought that was funny. But Chrissy wasn't feeling that auntie-ish.
Big sis. Period. Uncle, what you doing? How you feeling, Aunt? You good?
Say hi to auntie.
How auntie? How? Oh, no, you're not auntie.
Not your auntie.
Okay.
Hi, baby.
Okay. I mean, you could be.
Very nice.
You can't be auntie.
She don't play.
Okay.
Nice
Sister. Big sis. Period.
Nah, but like, yo, Chrissy been like wanting to marry this man for so long. I swear she didn't want to marry him for mad long. As a matter of fact, yo, Chrissy has been wanting to marry Jim Jones since I was 11. I'm 25 now. Look at this. Y'all remember this? When she proposed to Jim Jones?
I want to spend it with you.
This nigga like, yo, I'm not. This nigga like, if I didn't marry you, why would you get on one knee? Yo, I was 11 years old when she did this. This was in 2011. I'm 25 years old now, and they're still not married.
Will you marry me?
I'm a wreck. My little hands were shaking.
She's talking about she's a wreck.
And then as the words started to flow out, it's like I tuned out. Like I just let what I came for take over.
He like, wow, now, oh my God, my friends are here. I gotta, oh my God, I don't want to be married. That's what he's saying in his head.
I don't know what's going on in Nancy's head, but that woman is really tight right now.
Mom, please.
No,
please.
no,
Mom, please.
everybody, leave me right now, leave me right now. My son, yes, I can understand him getting a surprise. I could have been more coming up towards the front just to get my son's.
Oh, that's Jim Jones' mom. But yo, she's been trying to marry this guy. Chrissy has been wanting to marry this guy since I was 11 years old. I'm 25 now. Look at her. Like, this is like some wild stuff. Like, she's still the fiance. That's wild. I'm not gonna lie to you. That's wild. Like, that's wild. That's wild. That's wild. That's just wild to me. Like, I mean, there's a lesson in that. You should really not like be going through that. I'd say, yo, 2 years. You wait on somebody to marry you like 2 years. 2 or 3 years.
What I came for.
You wait on somebody to marry you 2 or 3 years. You don't wait over 10 years. That's over a decade for somebody to marry you. I mean, my God. And she stuck it out with him. Like, she really loves him. So that's the like one of the main parts about it. Is she really loved that guy. Like, she really a writer. Like, she really loved Jim Jones. Jim Jones is grade up now, bro. They're both grade up. They're like, if I'm 25, I could imagine how old they are. Got to be in their 50s. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how long she's been wanting to marry this guy. Some people just won't leave though. Like, anyway, that's yeah. So So Zoe had that moment with her. I just thought. Also, what's going on with white women and like children? Because is it me or every post we see, it's a white woman who's like, look, this New Jersey teacher accused of having baby by a 13-year-old student that she sexually abused for years. Bro, every post I see lately about teachers, it's been white women with kids. What's going on with this, yo? Like, every post I see. She's supposedly, allegedly pregnant with a 13-year-old kid. Like, what the heck? It says police began their investigation last year after receiving a tip that the victim's father had made a post claiming that Karen, 5-year-old child, looked like his son. The boy's family later became friends with Karen, and at some point the victim and his siblings began staying with Karen once a week before they began living with Karen permanently from 2016 to 2020, the outlet reported. Court documents allege that the victim confirmed to police that he was in a sexual relationship with Karen and that he was the father of her young child. The child was born when the victim was 13. A friend of Karen told New York Post that the accused threw a baby shower for the child and told friends that the father was out of the picture. She really had a child by a 13-year-old, allegedly. I don't know what's going on. I just want to show y'all this story. Like, every like little story I see with white women and kids and being a teacher, it's like they're assaulting the kids. Lately, that's all I've been seeing. Yeah, we gotta. I don't know what's going on, guys, but something gotta give. Something gotta give. Yeah, let's get into our next topic though. Let's get into our next topic. So DDG, as y'all know, him and Holly had problems, but they just went to court, and DDG has now been granted permission to visit baby Halo in Italy, because that's where Holly is filming her movie. While he is under Holly's care, though, he's still not allowed to post Halo on his streams, and he will have to have a court-appointed professional with him to supervise him during these visits. So now he gets to see Halo as long as somebody's there to watch. But he's been granted permission to visit Halo in Italy. So that's nice. At least he gets to see his son. His son, however, will not be on his streams. So we won't be seeing Halo on his streams. Which is the agreement they came to. And obviously, this is what we've come to so far. I mean, this is good for if you really care about your kid and you want to be a father. This is good for you, right? Like him being able to see Halo, he just won't be able to have him on stream. So that's the only thing. But he'll be able to see Halo while she films her movie in Italy, because that's what she's doing in Italy. I think this is it's a good W. You know, of course, they still have the ongoing case because they had a little scuffle. She showed bruises of her arm, her teeth chipped. So they still got that going. And yeah, this is what has happened so far. I mean, I don't got much else to say about this. Personally, I wish we would just have more family, stick together, like, but it just seemed like people be dating, they fuck, and then a baby comes out of it. So that's just what it be nowadays. I don't even have nothing else to say about that. I'll be honest with y'all. I'm wondering if it's not able to on the stream you have to supervise these visits. Yeah, I'm wondering how this is gonna go. Like how because I know their next court date is for next year because of the restraining order she got on him. So I'm wondering how when they finally get to court about really who has him and who doesn't, I wonder if there's going to be split custody because of this. But we'll see how it goes, and hopefully he doesn't mess this up because now the courts are involved. Yeah, we'll see. But let's get into the next topic, guys. So a recent report from Harvard Dataverse reveals a staggering number of disappeared individuals in Gaza, estimated to be around 377,000 since October 2023, with approximately half believed to be children. Every 2 to 3 days, dozens are killed upon arrival to get food at aid sites. The report, authored by Israeli Professor Cardi, utilizes data analysis and spatial mapping to highlight the devastating impact of Israel attacks and aid obstruction on Gaza's population. The reason I'm pointing this story out is because the Illuminati cabal loves children, and as you know, sex trafficking is a thing, sacrificial rituals is a thing, and they might be using this to get the children, and there's nothing that like us over here can do about it. That's the only reason I'm pointing this out. I don't know though. I mean, like, a number of disappeared, like, it says, like, if 377,000 people are missing and half is children, I can only think that the Illuminati cabal is taking some of those children for, their nasty, satanic, ritual sacrificing activities. That's my guess. Obviously, that's my guess. Because we all know that sex trafficking is a thing. We all know that satanic worship and satanic rituals and satanic all that is a thing. Blood sacrifice is a thing. And this is a perfect opportunity for the Illuminati cabal to do this. So that's my thoughts on this. Especially if they're just missing and not just dead. Like, I don't know. I don't like it at all. But that's my theory of what's happening. It's not good at all, and like what's going on in war is never good, and nothing good comes out of it. War is never good, and nothing good comes out of it. But we'll definitely find out more about these missing children. Elon Musk, though, as I told y'all months ago, I didn't know it was going to happen this quick, though. I didn't know it was going to happen this quick. His Tesla robot taxis have been launched in Austin a couple days ago, June 22nd, and he has customers paying a flat fee of $4.20. So, as you know, he can afford to do that. He's the richest man on earth, allegedly. And like I said, I thought this would take a lot longer to come to pass. This is happening now. So he's coming for your jobs now. So all you Lyft and Uber workers who thought, oh, well, illegal immigration, they're about to be deported. We're about to get more of the money. So now there won't be as much foreigners on the roads doing Uber and Lyft. Nah, he's coming for your money now. He's coming for your job now. Could you imagine when this gets bigger? A flat fee of $4.20. Anybody's going to take that over paying $10 and $15 for a ride, $20 for a ride, $25 for a ride. Anybody's going to take that. And you don't got nobody talking your ear off in the car as they drive. Uber and Lyft drivers, they like to talk your ear off instead of just driving. With Elon's Tesla robot taxis, you just drive to your destination. You don't got to hear nobody talk to you. Anybody's going to take this over a human paying $10 or $15 or $25. So he's about to set a whole new lane. He's about to set a whole new lane. Like, hold on, guys. He's about to set a whole new lane. Like, it's bad. It's bad. Like, it's really bad. I'm just like, I'm just like, I didn't know it would happen this quick. I didn't know it would happen this quick. I just didn't know it would happen this quick. I didn't know that. Yeah, man. Imagine when his robot his actual robots that can walk and stuff come into play too. More jobs taken. You know what I'm saying? The way money and like just jobs are looking is just not good. And like everybody's excited about this. Like, why would you not be worried about this? A robot taxi? I don't know. And he's only doing this in Texas right now. Imagine when this starts in places like New York. Imagine when it starts in places like Florida, Minnesota, you know, Wisconsin, Atlanta. Like, imagine when this starts in places like that, like what's going to happen? Like, you're going to have Uber and Lyft drivers not being able to make money. So he's definitely coming for your jobs, like I said, and it's not going to matter because he's the billionaire. Um, I don't know. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. I don't like it at all. Don't like it at all. A flat fee of $4.20. That's crazy. In Austin, Texas. That's crazy, bro. That's something, bro. Like, he's wanting to get a whole market like that. Like, he don't even get like a whole market. Like, that's definitely something. What else is there to talk about? What else is there to talk about? Talked about Elon, talked about Austin, talked about that. Should I talk a little about Cardi's album? Like, a little bit about Cardi's album though. Yeah, so Cardi B got a new album coming out in September. It's called Am I the Problem, right? I think that's what it's called. Let me see. Cardi new album. Let me see. Is it Oh, it says Am I the Drama. So Cardi B new album, Am I the Drama, is gonna come out soon in September. And I'm gonna be honest with y'all, like I'm like, damn, like the last time she had an album come out, it was Invasion of Privacy. That album came out, Cardi B, Cardi B, Invasion of Privacy. Let me see when this shit came out. Okay, so the last time Cardi B had an album come out, it was 2018, April 6th. I was 17 years old. Her new album comes out in September. I'm now 25. So it's been a long time. It's been a long time for a Cardi album to finally come out, and um, I'm definitely gonna give it a listen. I just hope it's good because we know she does not want to make a new album. She did not want to do this. This is a label thing. Like Cardi B has been avoiding making a new album for years now. So it's like, and whenever she talks about music, she sounds like she don't even want to be bothered with music like that. Like she sounds like she's okay with releasing a single here and there, but as far as an album and like what comes with that and the criticism, she seems like she's over that, and she seems like she makes enough money to support herself to not even care about making an album. So we'll see how that goes. But the last time she made an album, I was 17. I'm 25 now. So it's like, okay, well, we'll see how that goes. But I don't know how it's going to. I hope it's good, and it's supposed to be like a 23 track album. Like I hope it's good because Cardi is a good rapper. I get that she's a good artist, but she gives off vibes as in like she don't want to make music. So we gonna see how that goes. But this is definitely a label thing pushing it like, hey, we want this album release, make music. She got the biggest label behind her. She got money behind her. features behind her, so it should be at best 15 out of 23 songs fire, in my opinion. But we definitely gonna see how that goes because we know that Cardi is not interested in making an album or releasing one, and apparently she makes enough money to not even do that. Um, so we gonna see, but I don't know. I don't know the way it's looking. I don't know. I don't know. It's not looking as the best in my opinion, but I'm half and half. We gonna see though. I do I want to speak about other things right now though before I go. I do want you guys to support though, so please. I'm not streaming on Twitch until I have 100 followers. I'm not grinding on there. Well, I am gonna grind, but I'm not gonna start streaming until I get 100 followers on Twitch. So do me a favor, hit that follow button on Twitch, because I'm not gonna start until I have at least 100 of you on me on there. I don't think 100 is a bad follow count to ask for. Also, I'm on X, so follow the Twitter account. But yeah, until I have 100 of you follow me on Twitch, I'm not even gonna start streaming. So yeah. Did I have anything else to say? I did want to talk a little bit about like the community and what's going on. Like, I did want to say like, just because black men in the past have made mistakes with their sperm, don't mean you have to make mistakes with your sperm. Your sperm is the easiest thing to take control over and to know where it goes and where it doesn't go. So just because black men in the past have gotten 3 baby mamas, 4 baby mamas, 5 baby mamas, don't mean you need that many baby mamas. You don't even need 2 baby mamas. Really, what you need or what you should have is a wife or a long-term partner, right? So if you're not into marriage, cool, but at least have a long-term girlfriend whom you raise your kids with, right? You don't need 2, 3 baby mamas. You don't need 4 baby mamas. You don't need 5 baby mamas. Okay, that brings nothing but drama and drains your resources. Having multiple baby mamas drains your resources, and you don't need that in your life. As a man, your sperm is the easiest thing to take control over. I don't know why I'm seeing men have so many baby mamas, and it's happening over and over and over again. But you can have control over your sperm, and I don't know, and a lot of men should need to know this. It needs to be said out loud a lot more. As well as for women. Women, you don't need 2 to 3 baby daddies. You don't need that. You don't need 4 baby daddies. You don't need 5 baby daddies. You don't need 3 baby daddies. You can be better than the women before you and not have 2, 3 baby daddies. You don't need that. Your womb should be the easiest thing in your control. Okay? There comes to a point where you could say, hey, he manipulated me, but you can't say that 2, 3 times. Okay? You got to be able to control your urges and your womb and all that. Okay? Because if you have 2, 3 baby daddies and you have 2, 3 kids coming out of you, you're going to have a mom bod. You're going to be unhappy. You're going to be drained of resources. He's going to be out dating, and you're just going to be with the kids at home because you're not going to give the kids up. Okay? Women don't give kids up. They don't. Especially black women. So you got to take some control over your life. There is no reason why I should see 20, 21, 19-year-olds with mom bods because some guy chose to get them pregnant and they let it happen. You telling me this guy said a bunch of nice things to you and you just let him get you pregnant? There should be no reason. That should never be happening anymore. There's too much information online to show you that, hey, this is definitely not it and not the way to go. Just because a guy says a bunch of nice things to you doesn't mean you should just let him get you pregnant. A lot of the times, I don't even know, but men like sex, not kids. It's not that men like kids. Men like sex. Kids come out of sex, so that's why kids happen to be on Earth a lot of the times. But just because he says a lot of nice things to you doesn't mean he should be getting you pregnant, because he might not even like you like that. He just likes sex. Forget talking about the kid. He might not even... We know that he don't like his kid like that, but he might not even like you like that. He just likes what your body can do, which is sex. So sometimes it comes into the point where you gotta like take some self accountability. Like, I know things happen. I know people get manipulated once, but two, three, four, 5 times. You telling me you got 2, 3 baby daddies and it's not because of your decision? You telling me you got 2, 3 baby mamas and it's not because of your decision? That's your sperm. How do you have 2 to 3 baby mamas and it's not because of your decision? She trapped me, bro. How did she trap you? You a grown ass man. You a grown man, and this is why we can't look up to the old niggas. This is why we can't look up to them, because they just be saying a bunch of nonsense. Yo, bro, she trapped. Bro, she didn't trap you. You grown as hell. You grown as hell and grayed up. This is why I don't look up to older niggas, bro. Like, broke, bald, no hair in their heads, fat, pregnant. I don't even know what to call it. Anyway, that's my little rant, but it had to be said. So I'm gonna see y'all. Remember to follow me on Twitch.